The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
From the 29, Mond. Open man here is Conklin. That one a first down pickup of 8. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. "36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. First down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And all that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return is Peterson. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Mon going to throw it. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Mond. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mon now off of play action. Steps away. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot better?
Take the 3 points, dog. All that little rolling out and crossing routes, that shit ain't gonna work, dog. Take the 3. He's a fucking dummy.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here's Mon. They're going for it. Open man.
Backer, you a bum. You roll it out, throw it back across your body. You a bum. Let's go.
As they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. And they go play action here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Mon. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. No score.
Come on, my God.
On EA Sports.
Crossing routes.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Play action. Play action. Come on.
Now Mon. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
46-yard attempt.
Joseph's got it. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, The action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you or win you one.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where did they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback, and indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Well, maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
On the ground, it's Akers. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, Mond. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Mond looks to throw. Looking long for Westbrook.
That's Ramsey.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
That's Ramsey.
What a return.
Don't test that man.
All the way back down to the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Play action. Stafford.
Man, that's pass interference. Stop it, Madden.
Kenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game.
You're not running the ball. You can get that shit up.
Didn't get it done there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Under pressure is Mond, and he'll go down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Mond. That is caught.
Crossing routes, you niggas. You really think you finna get that shit again?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Flush to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete.
Why you ain't run to the sideline? Why you ain't roll out?
In his hands, but could not hang on.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mond. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Greg Joseph for the Vikings field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Probably the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up.
Get the fuck out of here.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Stafford on 3rd down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Vikings pick
Get the fuck out of here. There ain't even no fucking fumble. Get the fuck out of here.
To the 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball.
Fake ass
you know there's
shit.
going to be some traffic somewhere.
Fucking
They
dumb.
got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll fire one deep for Westbrook. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now it's Peterson.
Really? But I can't get it.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or
You want
just throw that
to run stretch plays now.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
You want to run stretch plays. No, not bomb. Okay. Let's go. Run that shit again, bomb.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them.
You must want 3 out of this drive. Better stick to them stretch plays.
2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield.
Stretch play.
But a nice game there for
So bomb ass down, bomb.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2nd down and goal. Mon.
That shit made me crash the whole defense. This nigga's a bomb. Come on, man.
D.D. Westbrook. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Fucking bomb.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one.
Yeah, right. Stop it, man. This motherfucker's got 10 feet in the air. Get the fuck out of here.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mon. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot.
And he'll get into the end zone.
Losing to this fucking ball.
Dalvin Cook with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On 2nd and 9, Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. On Stafford, the third time is intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Fucking me over there.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating some amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Jalen Ramsey, the all-pro corner there on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
roll out.
The world are up to the challenge.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Roll out.
Effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21
stretch play.
yards.
He's
down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards the gain on that.
They're running the stretch play to the other side. Come on.
Again, it's Cook.
And
he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call.
Just keep running stretch plays all game.
Of course you're going to give it to him.
Roll out and stretch plays. Come on, Baum. You got to do better than that.
And leads to second down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
This nigga's dumb.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
This nigga's dumb.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Let's go.
He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the pick-6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. And he's upended.
Nigga, you did all that for fucking 9 yards. Come on, Bob.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Back to throw here. incomplete. It's Cook. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete.
Underneath shit, boy.
That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Flushed out right. And that one finds the ground, breaking it straight.
I should be losing to this motherfucker.
And it brings up second down. No, third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third down from the gun, it's Mond.
Let's go.
Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 21.
I know I shouldn't be losing to this bomb.
In this football game. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Really.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now it's Stafford.
That's passing. You cannot bump my receivers off the line, man. Damn, that shit fake as fuck.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
He throw the ball.
Throws, and this is going to be
3 fucking man. 4 man, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Time remaining, and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
That's false start. Tried to run that same play again, huh?
Minnesota. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Be a sack, but it's no gain.
Come on, man. Like, how the fuck am I losing to you?
Downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Bond going to throw it. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mon now off of play action. And this one complete to Smith.
Oh, that's a play action fake. Come on, ball.
As he can only get to the 20.
Take the 3, man. Don't go for it. I know you want to.
Timeout. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. With things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Mon. They're going for it.
Wow. Damn, that was to the house.
Get this down to the 10. That one a back break.
This nigga's a bug. Come on, man. Just to the crib.
1st and goal. It's 1st and 10.
That's a fucking pick 6. Here come back to stretch plays. Come on, Bob. And hold it. Let's go. The fuck? Hey, fuck me over out of that touchdown. It's fucking bug.
1st and 20. Now Mon. This is caught. Touchdown Vikings. Herb Smith Jr. with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Shouldn't be losing to this ball.
Add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Oh, my God.
This one away, and off it goes.
Fuck me out of a pick 6 to the house. Like, come on, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up
This
either.
nigga overthrows the ball. Come on, man.
Time today. He's picked off near his own 40.
Oh, my God.
Great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they have the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness.
Sit your bum ass down.
They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And this shit made me run out of bounds. Get the fuck out of here.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions due to the psyche of a young quarterback.
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception,
This shit fake as fuck.
Really
5 fucking turnovers. This bug.
Because otherwise,
I hope
you
I
need
get
to
your
get him
bitch ass
out
on the
and
next year on the fucking schedule.
because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Garbage
Managed to
ass.
pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people